Thanks for tuning into the NBA here on 2K Sports. It's Friday night basketball. It's the Detroit Pistons going up against the Sacramento Kings. And the first quarter's just about ready. Let's head to Sacramento for Kevin Harlan, who's courtside.
Physically dominant. He's got that skinny frame, but he's so fast and quick that he can get anywhere he wants on offense. And then defensively, he loves to read the passing lanes, make steals, and get out in transition.
Well, he's extremely. Look at where they are in the standing. Remember where they were last year at this time? A big difference.
Yeah, big difference, Clark. It was a tough season a year ago, and as a result, there weren't a lot of expectations coming into this season. So I like what this club, the Kings.
Smith up top. It's back to Jennings. 6 on the shot clock. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
And here's Jennings outside. And another 3 for Detroit. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn.
You know what was great, too, Kevin, was the way he balanced getting his own shots and making plays.
There's the pass to Stuckey. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Stuckey's got his first 2 points of the night. And going back to Jennings so fast, incredibly. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, thank you. I spoke with the Pistons head coach for just a bit. He talked about the respect he has for the game of LaMarcus Aldridge and how tough it will get as hard as possible every touch. Kevin, we'll see how successful they are.
And thank you for that, Doris. The Kings trail by 6. Right through the knee for the layup. Now here's Jennings. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. Here's Green. That's in, coming off an assist from...
when you're a young team, it takes a lot of mental toughness and growth to be able to close out games on the road. It's something they're still learning.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Now here's Stuckey. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Warriors in Oakland. Jennings with the bucket.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
It holds, I think, a little bit of appeal. They split this season series a year ago.
And Mbah-a-Moute.
And that's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Not the guy you want to see taking too many free throws. Last season, his numbers among the worst in the league.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
And the Pistons making a change here. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Andre Drummond. Kyle Singler comes in for Josh Smith. Chauncey Billups
teams on the marquee. That's for sure. These games were being hidden, if you will.
Now, here's Mbah-a-Moute. Here's Turnoff. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it. But here's Billups. Muhammad with the steal.
Boy, stingy defense there, denying that pass.
Oh, no!
Man, that was unreal. Mark it up.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Sacramento.
Put it up tempo so far.
Billups dishes to Singler. Back to Billups. Singler outside. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Singler's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's why you see the trainers going around to every player making sure they're hydrated.
They were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on it.
Phillips goes in. Good on the shot. Here's McRoberts. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 11 points for him in that last game against Golden State. Here's Monroe. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And there's Bynum. The feed to Villanueva. On deep. Rejected by Muhammad. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Here's Villanueva. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
On the court for the Pistons, we got Chauncey Billups. Craig Monroe is out there with Charlie Villanueva. And it's Siva in at the point. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Kevin, Josh Smith was an impressive big-name free agent.
In for the Kings. McLemore has come in for Gerald Green. And Young kicks to Aldridge. And it's blocked. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. Top pick, number 2, number 3 right in that area.
Yeah, great pickup for Detroit. I mean, you think about what he does for this team. Got a triple-double last.
Dishes it to Fredette. The 3. Detroit with the rebound.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide-open look.
Here's Monroe. A 14-point game for him in the win against Golden State. Jennings, covered by Begovic. Caldwell-Pope passes to Jennings. Tipped away. Tries to save it. The Kings leading. And Rubio kicks to Aldridge. And that one is hammered home.
And he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty.
Stuckey into the lane. Can't connect from short range.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
And it's Rubio. That time on the assist from Thaddeus Young.
For sure.
Jennings kicks to Jerebko. It's back to Jennings. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Jennings has got 10.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but
At the beginning of the second quarter. And Mbamute kicks to McRoberts. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
That's his second personal foul.
it's job of really making the most of their opportunities.
It's stolen by Fredette. Here we go, all alone. Takes the lead pass, and the dunk by McLemore.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Jennings. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Help you refocus and recalibrate that defense.
Jennings drives in. Here's Monroe. Banked in off the glass. McLemore dishes to Mbamute. That's good. Outside Jennings. Back to Monroe. Working on Turioff. And here's Jennings outside. Gets the bucket.
She gets ahead of steam in transition. You better watch out.
It's taken away by Smith. Stuckey drives inside. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. And it's Rubio. That time on the assist by McRoberts. Rubio's got 5 points in the quarter. Stuckey into the lane.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
Count it.
Shooter last season, he was pretty steady at the line.
Thaddeus Young on the wing. Offensive rebound. Here's Pekovic. And so he earns a trip to the line.
Free throws are better than a layup.
Shots at about a 74% clip last season. Well, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
Jennings. And the heave doesn't get to the rim. And the first half ends in a close one. The Kings on top, leading by just 2. And coming up now, it's the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll return with the start of the third quarter in just a while.
Now, presented by Sprint.
It's a lively Friday evening here at 2K Sports. Hopefully you're having a great time watching a little basketball tonight. For the Kings in Sacramento, they've got a tight one going on against Detroit. They've come out of the gates strong to start, looking to keep going. LaMarcus Aldridge, a big impact in this one. He's up to 9 points and has helped out a bit on the boards as well. On the other hand, Detroit also been giving its best. They're stroking it from outside, hitting the 3 ball with ease. Brandon Jennings has been on a roll in the first half. Consistent shooting from the field, making well over 65% of his shots. Not a lot of guys put up a half a basketball like that. And now let's go around the NBA to check out what's happening.
We're seeing a tremendous game from Brandon Jennings.
He went off in the first 2 quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him. Last season and showed he still could create space and drop that perfect pass to a teammate. Boy, he's fun to watch. He's a real magician with the basketball.
As to Pekovic, into LaMarcus Aldridge, and blocked. And so it looks like the Kings will retain.
2 words for you about this guy. Fast hand. He was able to come away with the ball a lot last season. He found a way always.
And the dunk by McLemore. Well, now they're just going to town on him.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no good.
Clark, you talked about the impressive recovery of Ricky Rubio, the knee injury. Steve came back better than ever against Monroe. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline. And there are the Kings with another bucket against Jennings. And Rubio kicks to Aldridge. Jennings with the rebound. And you go back to the Kings at home last year, 20-21 record, and it was easy to see just how much tougher a team they were in this building. You know, Steve, they really looked like a team.
And they played their hearts out last year. You got to give them a lot of credit for really fighting, particularly down the stretch when things look grim.
And Rubio kicks to Aldridge. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand. Jennings against Young. The drive by Jennings. Stuckey dishes to Monroe. And that one's good. Now here's McLemore. He's tightly guarded. And that one's good.
Tried to establish themselves each and every game. Get out, run, get good shots, and try to outscore the opponent.
Chauncey gets 6. And Young, here we go. Smith with the defensive effort. Pistons trail by 7. Bynum kicks to Smith, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful.
A lot of time, and hope that he learns what the NBA is all about as it grows from one night to the next.
Now here's Bynum. Smith with it. Now defended by McLemore. And that one's good by Billups.
You know, it's been interesting to see how Chauncey Billups' career has changed as he's grown. Early on, shooter and a dead-eye marksman for his club.
And that's not to say that he can't do anything else, but he has really stepped up his shooting from deep. Now get it going.
Rubio, the pass to Green. Can't get it to go. And the Pistons now going the other way. And here we go. Fast break. Jennings has got it. Kicks to Drummond. And that one is stuffed right through.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started.
Kicks it to Mbah-a-Moute. Passes it to Rubio. And again, it's Sacramento converted. in the game. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. The finish. Billups with the block. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Smith kicks to Jennings. And it's off from three-point range.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Stuckey and the rejection by McLemore. But they get it back. The second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. 26 seconds left to play in the third. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Kings leading now by 3. McLemore dishes to Young. Now the feed to Mba Amute. He passes it to McLemore. Right side Aldridge. That's good. Aldridge has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, they're getting into the paint with their penetration, and it's really been key for this club.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot
to go for this fourth quarter. And it's Billups, and it's Stuckey, and at the small forward position. Lets it go from the wing. Fredette can't hit.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
The dish to Aldridge. Gets it to go.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
That's his third personal. Team's best.
Position in the NBA. Is he a point guard? Is he a two guard? I think eventually he'll find a role and be very productive.
Teardrop shot. Second chance shot. Shot is off. Detroit's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Billups with the bucket. Together.
You know, it's interesting when you look at Fredette. The size and athleticism of the NBA has been a bit of a problem for him. But, you know, in college he was
running. Back to Billups. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Just 5 to shoot. Ball's knocked loose. Bynum with the steal. To take the lead. Chauncey Billups again. Billups has got 6 in the quarter. Group here. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
During that break, Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. And defensively, get us stops and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
And Detroit again with the bucket. Billups. Here's McRoberts. No good. Good work defensively by Monroe. The Pistons have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. And the shot is good from Stuckey. Fredette dishes to Turioff. Puts up the baby hook. Again, Sacramento.
box. Kevin, he does it all, really, and pretty tough defense, too. An all-star caliber player, there's no doubt about that.
And Rodney Stuckey the bucket on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 4 assists now tonight.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Here's Muhammad. A three-pointer is right on target. Feeds to Stuckey. Plenty of space. That one wide left.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
They get it again. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Drummond. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Andre Drummond.
A season to forget for the Sacramento Kings a year ago. Still managed to do fairly well against Eastern Conference.
I'm not sure if it says something about the Kings or something about the East. Probably the latter, but not bad for Sacramento to have that record.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number.
And it's Smith penetrating. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes. Like
Lamore. Thaddeus Young on the wing. Gets it to go. And all cylinders. Jennings kicks to Monroe. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Tried by Rubio. Young. Kept alive. Deflected. Pistons leading by 4. He kicks it to Monroe. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on it.
Now, here's Rubio. Young pass to Pekovic. Back to Young. Pulls it up. Good. Nothing but net.
He's really rising to the challenge.
He's guarded by Stuckey. Rejected by Jennings. Stuckey outside. It's back to Jennings. Beyond the arc. Jennings can't get that one to fall.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
And Rubio kicks to Young. Back to Rubio. Buries it. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Oh, that is a massive shot.
You know it is. He's stepping right into the spotlight.
Shot is blocked. Rubio right side. Back to Pekovic. And there's the pass to McLemore. 6 to shoot. To take the lead. It's good!
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Our timeout called by Detroit. They're down by 2. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Well, what do you think, Clark? Do you go for the 2 or the 3 here?
I don't think you choose one or the other ahead of time. I think you try to take what's available. You get the best shot as quickly as you can.
Stuckey into the lane. Here's Monroe. Count it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Timeout called by the Kings. Here's Aldridge. Gets the game-winner to fall.
Nothing but zeros on the clock as he drains the winner. What a finish.
And he never had a doubt. He was celebrating the moment it left his hand.
So it's the Kings taking the win in this one. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome, but maybe not so much with the margin.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan